Hello VC, this is Chris. I'm back for another video in the Gimme 10 series. Last one I did was 1984. Now I'm jumping back in time to do 1975 in response to Big Star 1000 who started all this. So the first one that I have to show was the number 11. So it didn't make the cut, but I just thought I'd show it anyway. It's it's Canadian, French-Canadian harmonium. And this is on the Celebration label. It's a sort of a concept album called the 5 Seasons, except it has a French title. And so it's got one song for each of the normal seasons, and then a 5th one for imaginary season. They were sort of a progressive folk band from Canada. All right, now my real top 10, or other 10 from everyone else. I've watched a lot of the other 75 videos, and everyone had good choices. Eno and Husker Du, and several other ones that I can't remember at the moment, but Keith Jarrett, I like that one. But this first one here is Robert Hunter. He was a part-time lyricist with Grateful Dead, and there's some Grateful Dead involvement on the supporting him. Sometimes he's just a singer-songwriter doing a solo act. But this is Tiger Rose. It's on the Round label. Robert Hunter. And then the next one is Yawn Hammer. I kept running into him through associations with other people. I think the first time he was playing with Jerry Goodman on Like Children, I think was it, because I was familiar with Jerry Goodman from The Flock, and then with Mahavishnu Orchestra. Then I saw he was teamed up with Yawn Hammer, and then Jeff Beck and Yawn Hammer had an album together, so I ended up getting some Yawn Hammer albums. So here's the first 7 days. So I guess this is kind of a concept album also, with one track for each day of the week. And this is on Nemperor, I think. It's hard to see it. All right, Yawn Hammer. And then this one was recorded earlier but issued in '75. It's Chick Corea in 4 different sessions. Circling In. So this was 4 sessions from '68, I think, through '71, and '68 was different. The other 3 sessions had a lot of the same players on it, but I like Chick Corea's piano playing, and I have several of his solo albums, and this was a nice addition also. This is a Blue Note reissue series, it says. Here's Mr. Corea. And then this one, more jazz. I think some people had shown Steve Kuhn on different year. Maybe they showed this one, but this is an ECM release. Steve Kuhn, Ecstasy. This is a solo piano album. And then we go back to Canada again. Another Kate and Anna McGarrigle. This is their self-titled. I think this is their debut album. They had done some songs for Linda Ronstadt, Heart Like a Wheel, and something else. This is a nice folk album. They did several others. They even did a French only. This is on Warner Brothers. And then Roy Harper, my next one in this list. When an Old Cricketer Leaves the Crease. This is the American pressing. I think it was issued under the name Headquarters or HQ in other parts of the world. But this is on Chrysalis. And then we have another Grateful Dead related album by Ned Loggins, Seastones. This is a synthesizer, ambient type album. Ned Loggins, you know, also played with some of the Grateful Dead people. This is also on Round Records. Very nice. And then again, more Grateful Dead related. Old and in the Way. They decided, Jerry Garcia decided he needed to do a bluegrass album. So they did several sessions. I think they were in 73, but not issued until 75. And this was it. Very good playing, and I really enjoyed this one. Again, Round Records. And then we get back to jazz. Andrew Hill. Live at Montreaux. This is another solo piano album. And this is on Arista. I think this came from a radio station because it's got you know, nice big lettering across the front of it. And then the final album I have is Hawkwind related. Michael Moorcock in the Deep Fix, The New World's Fair. This was, Michael Moorcock was primarily a science fiction writer, but he had some involvement with music, and Hawkwind, he sang on several of the tracks of Warrior on the Edge of Time album, and there's some Hawkwind members supporting him on this. So, and this is on the, it's on United Artists. So there you have my 10 for 1975. Maybe I'll fill in the rest of the gaps of the years I'm missing. I just saw that there was a 1985 video posted, so I have to look at that and see how that year is going to come out. So thanks everyone for watching. See you later.